Hello everyone, good afternoon. A very warm welcome to you all for this Mechatronics webinar. I am Deepak Kumar. I am from Mechanical Engineering Department. I'll be discussing Mechatronics Engineering throughout this webinar. I feel very excited when I talk about Mechatronics. This is one of the best branch offered by University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. And this course is basically run by Mechanical Engineering Department and which is in College of Engineering, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Now when we talk about mechatronics, we understand from word mechatronics itself that it comprises of mechanical and electronics. Well, let us see what exactly mechatronics is, then we'll go through the other details of what we at UPS offers. Now, when we see this, this slide says that the mechatronics stand out of the crowd. What do you mean? It means we are very, very different from the generic engineering which is offered at many places. One professor from the School of Engineering and Technology at Lake Superior State University said, mechatronics is what computer engineering was 15 years ago. People are talking about it and realizing its value of this field of engineering. So you can understand the scope of this mechatronics engineering in future. What exactly mechatronics is? It encompasses mechanical, electronics, electrical, and information technology all put together. What did it mean? It means we study mechanical, then some amount of electronics, some technology from electrical, and also the computer programming, which makes it mechatronics. All right. Let us see what are the other definitions and the other explanation of mechatronics. Now when we see the plants, most of the plants today are automated. We all understand that. Whereas most generic engineering professionals require an updating of knowledge as they progress in their career. Because most of the plants or industries are automated. If they want to be successful or they want to progress in their career, they need to update their knowledge in this field. However, mechatronics students are industry ready right as they step out of the college with degree. And since our 3 batches already passed out, we started long back in 2010 and our 3 batches have got placed successfully. They are working in many industries, whether they are private industries, whether they are public sector, whether they are government sectors, or whether they want to do some MS or some higher studies outside of India. They are well accepted there also. In its essence, mechatronics engineering involves creating smart machines that are aware of their surroundings and take decisions as well. Why we started studying mechatronics basically? When we see a surrounding to us, most of the components or the processes, they are all automated. They are all smart. Basically, when we talk about engineering, engineering are two things. One is components, another is process. Now the component which you have all around you, they are all mechatronic. And the processes which are used for producing those components, they are all also mechatronic. If you start from entering into a house, you see a smart gate which opens automatically. They are all mechatronic. It senses that somebody is coming inside and that opens the gate. When you enter inside the gates, when you enter inside the kitchen, the products, most of the products are, they are all mechatronic. And when you enter inside your car, they are all mechatronic product. So nowadays, the automotive industry is also very much dependent on mechatronic because their components include mechanical as well as electronics as well as some programming as well. Now, right. Now let us see what exactly we study in the mechatronics because I talked that mechatronics include mechanical, it includes electronics, it includes computer science. Now let us see what are the things which we study, which you will be studying here during the 4 years of your course. Now, in that, I'll be showing you the engineering courses, the core engineering courses, advanced engineering courses, laboratories, and industry interaction which we have for mechatronics department. These are the courses, primary courses, which are taught here in the mechatronics engineering. You can see number of courses are from mechanical, and there are few courses from electronics, and there are few courses from electrical also, and there are few courses from computer science. If you see this, the engine graphics, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, manufacturing technology, solid mechanics, theory of machine, they are all mechanical, and others are electrical and electronics engineering. So most of the important subjects which are taught in mechanical are taught here also in the mechatronics engineer. So basically, the mechatronics engineers, what we call is, they are the smart engineers, smart mechanical engineers. They design systems. System in the sense, they know the complete technology which are used in the system. They are not only limited to certain domain. They are able to design the complete system, whether it includes electronic components, whether it includes mechanical, or whether it includes some part of programming. That's the uniqueness of this program. These are the core engineering subjects which you should know and which a mechatronics engineer should know. This makes them a perfect mechanical engineer, mechatronics engineer, that is automation principles, PLC, and sensor technology, vision techniques, pneumatics, hydraulics, electro-pneumatics, electro-hydraulics, and embedded system. Here again you can see it's a combination of again mechanical and electronics and sensor technology, which makes them a smart mechanical engineer. And these are the advanced engineering courses which they study in the final year. They are mechatronic system design, fluid power, rapid prototyping and tooling, process control description, macro electromechanical system, robot technology. Right. And when during the 4 years they need to study, they study these softwares as well. They use these softwares for their design, for their simulation, and the programming of the PLCs. Now you can see the ANSI software, which is used for analysis. Fluent is again used for analysis. SolidWorks is used for modeling, and MATLAB is for simulation. IndraWorks is used for PLC programming. And then we have, other than these softwares, we have other laboratories which are named as R&D labs at UPES, basically for mechatronics engineer, and it is given by Boss Rexroth, Germany. They have done it under their CSR activity, that is corporate social responsibility activity, and that has been set up by them. And that lab includes all the technology which are used in mechatronics engineering students. Now, if you see this, it's a mechatronics lab, and here you can see this is an assembly system which takes 3 components, assemble them, and keep it on the rack. Now, what is special in this is This includes sensors, which senses the component, whether the right component is coming or not. If it is a right component, it will take it further, otherwise it will reject it back. Now there is a conveyor, there is pick and place robo, there is uh, again another robo which will take it and keep it on the rack. So why I'm showing this is this is an example of mechatronics branch which includes all the technology which is taught here in this branch. Now this is the robotic lab which we have in our UPS where students do their activity. The robotic lab and the other picture which you see are the some of the models which they have the students made here in this lab to take part in the competition in the other countries. They had taken these robots to other countries to take part in the competitions. Now this is the hydraulics and pneumatics lab, which is again the part of the Boss Rexroth Center of Excellence. And here, as you see, there are different stations. Some of the stations are for hydraulic, some of the stations are for pneumatic. In pneumatic, they make pneumatic circuits. In hydraulics, they make hydraulic circuits. And there are around 500 number of components which they can place it and make the circuits as per their requirements, as per their projects. So the facility here is they can make simple hydraulic or pneumatic circuits. They can integrate this with the electrical and that becomes electro-hydraulic circuits and electro-pneumatic circuits. They can even interface this with PLCs if the inputs and outputs are more. So the best thing in this is the components which are used here, they are not made for the laboratory itself. They are the real component which are used in the industry. So this gives them exposure that how the components look like and how those circuits, with the help of those circuits, those components, the circuits can be made for their project. Then this is the programmable logic controller lab where they study how to program the how to write a program on PLC. Generally, they use ladder logic for writing their program, and this is again given by Boss Rexroth. And here, students they write their program. After writing their program, they take this PLC to the hydraulic or pneumatic lab. Then they integrate this with them and they run their project. We have sensors also in this lab. We have different type of sensors which they can learn how to use those sensors for the practical examples, practical problems. Now these are the other labs, instrumentation lab, power electronics and drive lab. Then there are generic lab like fluid mechanics lab. Then we have computer aided manufacturing lab. It's a if you see this lab, there are number of components. One is CNC machine, another is automatic storage and retrieval system, another is automated guided vehicle, and then gantry loading and unloading. This is a complete flexible manufacturing system. Everything is done automatically. Only thing they need to do is they have to program on the computer, and all the things will be done automatically, and the component will be made ready with the raw material. Now this is the workshop lab used for all the branches. Then computer aided design lab, which is used for designing and analysis, that is modeling and analysis. This is the lab which I was talking about, was inaugurated in January 26, 2014 by K.S. Gemstein, Director HR, ONGC, and this is the published in the papers also, and this is one of the best research facility in North India, which we have in our university. Now I'd like to show you the some of the projects which they have done, the mechatronics students have done, and are running also. These will give you what kind of things are done here by the students during their 4 years of study. So design and development of wireless weapon control, design and development of humanoid robot with human thinking behavior, GPS controlled by GPS controlled all-terrain vehicle, autonomous navigation of a ground vehicle using digital image processing, design, development and fabrication of an automatic wheelchair, to build an autonomous unmanned aero vehicle which is capable of carrying out a rescue mission in a disaster situation. Layout design and control of car parking using electromagnetic system. Active infrared motion detector and password based security system. Design and development of all-terrain vehicle. Miniature bottling plant, a study and designing of microcontroller based conveyor for packaging industry, fabrication of digital fuel indicator for two-wheelers, design and development of an unmanned aerial vehicle using vertical takeoff and landing system with targeted bomb object drop mechanism, design and development of controller for port fuel injection, a mobile phone controlled car with anti-collision system, robotic arm control. These are the few examples I wanted to just show so that you will understand what kind of things we will be doing when you come and join this mechatronics branch. So based on this, you can understand they are not using only mechanical, they are using mechanical, electronics and programming knowledge, a skill in this branch for making their project. Now this is about the club which we have here for mechatronics student, that is International Society of Automation, which generally does events, workshops, synergy hub and industrial exposure. Here they do their activities, their technical activities, they do different workshops, and one of the activity which you can see here, Robot Premier League, which were done by these students, and the photos you can see, they are the office bearers of this university who are in final year right now. Now these are the other activities which were done under this club. Was the workshop, the Robo Premier League, it was the Canon, Robo Art, Water Can. These are the few examples which will give you an idea that what are the things they do under this club. Now this is the exciting one, which you must be waiting. Many students may be trying to know what are the career opportunities after completing this program. So any field you know, any field you name, everywhere you can go and join, because in all the field the mechatronics is nowadays used. Whether you talk about automobile, whether you talk about manufacturing, whether you talk about gas and oil, whether you talk about mining, transport, defense, robotics, automation industries, aerospace and aviation, DRDO, ISRO, Indian Navy, and many other. And since our 3 batches already passed out, so they are in all these fields. Apart from this, many of them have moved to other countries for their higher studies, and many of them have started their own startups because this is a new field and many things are still there to be done in this field. These are the esteemed recruiters for Mechatronics: Honda, Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai, KPAT, Nasi, Abiba. So you can see, if you see this, there are companies which are dealing in automation, which are in robotics, which are in automobile. There is Indian Navy. There are software companies. There are manufacturing companies. All sort of companies which comes here for recruitment and all and in most of these companies our alumni are working. And the other things which I left was the summer intensives and the industrial tour. Last year they went for Siemens, and then they went to Fanuc for their industrial tour, and all these companies which I have shown, they go for summer internship for 2 months in their third year. And that's all. Thank you so much. And let us, if you have any query, any question, please. So, thank you. No, it is not. No, it is not that there is more load on the students. Actually, it is designed. It is a credit basis course. So the minimum credit which are maintained in the other branches, same is maintained in this branch also. And the, the important subjects which are there in the mechatronics, which are there in the mechanical and electronics, which are important to be studied, are included in this branch. So it is not at all that you will have extra burden while studying so many courses. That I cannot tell you that whether oil and gas is more important or more beneficial or mechatronics, but only I can talk about mechatronics because this is one of the branch which is very uh, emerging very fast, and basically uh, it is basically known to all the industries, and they are very much keen to take mechatronics students in their companies. Yeah, and as I said, this is something like as it was like computer science, uh, which was 15 years back. It is something like that, and it is growing very fast. Maybe it will be like booming like computer science in the few years, next few years. Average in the sense maybe 4, 5, yeah, average maybe 5, right? And some of them are getting much better, maybe 8 lakhs also, but yeah, it's around. No, no, you are not going to be forced. IT sector. You will be given option if you are if you want to go in the IT sector, you can go. Even if you take IT sector job, you will be given chances, you will given uh, opportunities to take other core sectors also. And higher studies, it's very good. Higher studies in India, higher studies in other than other countries, and many students are going. Even some of the students are having 5 offers from universities from America, university from Germany, universities from uh, Japan. They have offers from university from Australia, and they are having multiple offers from the other countries for higher studies. Nothing, only simply whatever you are studying in plus two is enough. Whatever you are studying, maybe physics, maths, that is the only prerequisite. That is, you should have studied mathematics, then physics. That's all. Yeah, there are some portions which may not be taught to you, but since you have been taught most of the portions. Other things you can cover yourself. That's not a big deal. That and we teachers are always here to help you out. If suppose you want to go in the mechanical field, if you want to some more subjects in mechanical, we are here to teach you. But whatever is taught is enough for you for the competitions, and the whatever is left that can be studied yourself or maybe can help of teachers here. But yes, this is basically uh, mechanical engineering with electronics and some part of electrical. Yeah, you must, you should judge. That's not a problem. If you are weak, we'll make you strong in that part. That hardly matters. Yeah. You can learn, yeah. You wanted to ask which computer course. You can learn some languages and then that's enough. Otherwise, basic things I'm sure you must be knowing because everybody is good in computer science nowadays. They are good in IT, and if you want, you can learn some languages, maybe whichever whatever language you feel good, that you can study. Rest other things will be taught here. Which language? Any language? As I said, you may learn C++. Yeah, or C. I think you must be knowing that. But still, if you want to learn, you can just learn and write some program. because other languages which other things which is required in mechatronics are basically related to engineering. So I think that at this after just after 12, it's not advisable to learn that those languages or those softwares. If you don't know, hardly matters because these languages are very easy. We'll teach you those languages here, so that's not a problem. There is some technical issue. Just please give some time. Yeah. Uh, San, if you have not studied computer, it's not a problem because as I said, this is basically mechanical and electronics. Some part of computer will be taught, and that you can cover up. That's not a problem. Yeah. If you don't know language, hardly matters. Yeah. The after mechatronics, after doing mechatronics, the the first thing is jobs. Since you said what are the options available, and options are you can go for higher studies, maybe you can go to uh, other countries. As I said, there are many students who are studying since already three batches already passed out, and many students are there in the outside. They have been even left, they also even left the job and then went for MS. Some of them have started their startups also. So that is your wish. Yeah, it is around 7.5 or 8 lakhs because these are all core companies. I hope you understand. The companies like Maruti or Mahindra and Hyundai. These are the companies they don't give more than 4, 7.5 or 8 lakhs. So yeah, so highest package comes around 7 to 8 lakhs. Yeah. Mechanical also it is same like mechatronics. Yeah. Now, if you are interested in technology, like if you want to make some smart materials, if you want to make some, uh, if you're interested in automation, if you're interested along with mechanical, if you want to learn some electronics and about some sensors, then you must go for mechatronics. Rest is choice yours. And as I said, mechatronics is booming, and opportunities are. The field of mechatronics is expanding. What is your choice? Yeah, true. Yeah, mechatronics is, we call mechatronics engineers as smart engineers. They know how to control the mechanical system, and they are the actually system engineers. They understand the complete system, and that makes them. It's almost same. Yeah. Number of seats in mechatronics for 2017 is 50, 50. Yeah, true. Yeah, the training is provided. As I said, there will be training in third year, and this year they had gone to Siemens for industrial training, and last year they had gone for Fanuc for industrial training. I hope you know Siemens and Fanuc. They are leaders in automation technology, and their students had gone there, stayed there for 1 week, and they have been trained there in their technology. Yeah, it is only 50, 50, not more than that. Which question you want, Naman? Uh, Which question you wanted me to answer? That is, what is the order of average package in all streams at UPS? Is it that question you are talking about? Yeah, it is almost same, but in some of the stream it goes above, but average used to be almost same. I don't understand what you mean to say decreasing order. For minimum marks in UP seat required for to qualify for Mechatronics seat, that you better check with the admissions department at UPS. I don't have much idea about the minimum marks required. I don't have much idea about it. You talk to admissions department here. They will give you clear idea about it. Okay. Uh, Maybe at the end of July, maybe or August. The classes will be starting maybe uh, end July. Yeah, that also you can check with admissions department. Yeah. Yeah, last year it was the Naman. You asked whether it was 100% placement. Last year it was 97%, and this year it is going on. Sir, you study mathematics. That's all. You just study mathematics. Whatever mathematics you have in your 12th, you study that. That's enough. Uh, that I'm not sure which week of July the classes will start. Please check with the admissions department. I'm not sure about it. Yeah. Maybe in the last week. Yeah. But better to check with the, I'm again telling you, please check with the admissions department. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks a lot. With this, I just stop this webinar. Thank you.